Hello, disc golf fans. This is round 2 of the Mountain High Disc Golf Challenge, powered by Innova Disc. Part of the Great Northwest Point series. Like and subscribe if you're here for the first time. Appreciate your support. We are sponsored by the Snorting Elk this year on the Mountain High Disc Golf Tournament. They have a great spot for food and lounging just down the parking lot here. This is kind of the main area of your ascent. Here with some friends going up to the top of the mountain for the first time. We're going to have a threesome of Caleb Joyner, John Babb, and Tom Corella. Covering the summit for the first time, we will be experiencing a little bit of visibility issues. As you can tell, we're going through some thick stuff right now. Will not be all of our coverage today, but a bulk of it will have some elements involved as we're coming through the clouds here on our ascent to the summit. We will have up to that's a guess on the visibility. Sometimes you'll see it further and open at some points and whatnot, but it's a great day no matter what. Once you get to the top, you really get the best views. As you exit the gondola, you are greeted with Mount Rainier. Here are some gratuitous shots. I'll be quiet for a few moments here. It's basically looking north. We're above the cloud edge right now. Absolutely gorgeous view. You can kind of see some of the haze up there as we just had a huge rain after a huge smoke session, if you will, of the forest fire. I forget the name of it, but it wasn't too far away. You can kind of see some of the haze right there. That's kind of mainly where it's coming from. What a shot. Alright, this is walking to hole number 1. It's about 180 feet. We got 2 holes on the top here, and then we'll have a nice little walk downhill, hugging the trail, the catwalk trail, if you will. And we get a spot of a safe shot. Tom Corella, we haven't seen you in a minute, but we've had you before. Great. Welcome back to the channel. You're in second place currently, and you're throwing a forehand chip shot. And whoa. Decent.
Safe.
Well, there's no out of bounds, but it didn't roll down the hill is what we're getting at here. Ooh, excellent forehand shot. A little bit of a rollback there for John. And look over the shoulder on the crazy little hill that you definitely want to stay in the middle of here. Even playing the hillside above is dangerous because of the, potential rollability. A little bit left for Tom. Caleb's a little bit closer. Let's see if he can get started on the right foot. He does. 10 down. Oh, unfortunate pole kick out. He is kind of known to be a little bit of a fast putter, like a direct in line, so he might have some difficulties today. Maybe he'll adjust. Let's find out. Hole 1 was averaging Let's see, 2.82 average, tie for 11th in difficulty. So 3 people got the birdie: Caleb, Zach, and Kevin Mann. All right, hole 236 feet. Downhill again. Similar type shot, but we have more of a protection near the basket. But still potential to roll away. That's up on the hillside. He'll have a good look. Tom getting dangerous, but does stick near our spotter here. Right, Dakota, thanks for spotting. John Babb up next. Great trickle down shot. And that's our view right now. What a view. Tom not getting distracted with his 2. Excellent shot from the trail. You'll see him Billy Goat up there. Now it's Caleb's turn to half Billy Goat up this hill. He's got the beard for it. He got the 2. 2 for 2. Good shots. John's parked. Of course he gets the 2. Let's admire that view. I don't know about you. Sorry. I apologize. Wow. Right? Wow. Onward to hole 3. We get a quick view of it. But before we get into the clouds are quickly coming up the hill, or we're going into them. One of the 2. Here's a before. We're going to throw from right here down to where we just panned up from. And we literally get a one quick little view as we walk down the hill. The last view as we are ascending around this hillside. And here is the beginning of the Silent Hill. Hopefully we don't get copyright. I don't know. That's terrible. Previous card on their way down.
Oh, I can really see now.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see a little bit better. We got the go-ahead here.
Wow, I was not looking where I was supposed to.
709 feet is the best guess. Rangefinders do not work right now. And it really is a guessing game. If you saw the cell phone vlog, you'll get an idea of what it looks like down there. But we're pretty much throwing to that bare patch in the center of the frame there. Nick Schuler walking up behind us. We had communications with the TD about how long we could possibly wait. He said up to 10 minutes, which is a fair. We only waited probably maybe 3 or 4 max. These guys are throwing right to the middle. We'll see the results here in a few moments, but absolutely tough to see. You cannot see. I mean, we were literally just being quiet and listening. And yeah, tough conditions. Knowledge course knowledge is a must if you know it. Great upshot from John. So going on your previous experience is definitely a plus, is what I'm trying to say. Luckily, not much wind, but just visibility issues. You know, whole seeing thing is kind of hard to do sometimes. Caleb is just beyond the pond, if you're familiar. Great attempt, a little bit long. Hard to see from this far out. I'm maybe 150 out. And third shot from Caleb. Let's see if he can stop the bleeding. He does. What a catch for the basket. Wow. Getting a favor there. Hole 3 had a absolutely rough time. 7th in difficulty, 73% par rate, averaging 3.27.
Clear. Ish.
And we are going to march on to hole number 4, about 476 feet into the abyss, downhill, slight left.
Usually, like, if I walk all the way up here, so it's gotta be like right there, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the normal view, you're kind of cut off anyway, and there's a dead tree that is your landmark, if you will, to land in front of that dead tree.
Ground.
And we all heard the ground, so these guys are kind of laying up, if you will, or playing straight, but kind of short. Doing their trusty hyzers downhill.
Maybe a bush on it.
We can hear some equipment in down the hill, but that's about it. And I decided not to pan because we can't see anything. Alright, shortest is Tom here. Kind of hard to see the basket. Just kind of near that little bush that we're looking at. I believe it's to the right of it. Caleb going high and actually going way too long. He misjudged the distance there. And with a decent look, kind of long and down the hill is John. He has gotten the... go ahead and run up and get his 3 real quick. It worked out. No worries on how that works. Third shot from Tom is coming from long. Looks like he landed, yeah, further than he wanted. Ooh, good run, though. Got some metal. Ooh, tough third shot. Pushes him down the hill. Caleb collects his balance as he's putting straight uphill and collects his bogey. I guess that's, you know, could be worse with these conditions. At least there's no wind right now. That's the biggest concern in mountain golf. Distance control and that wind. All right, hole 5, par 3, 476 feet.
Oh, that was me.
One of the largest holes. It is the short position, playing to the front of the V of the last tree line in the center. As they bow in silence to listen for the disc.
Yeah, sounds like it's right in the middle.
That pretty much became the routine for a few holes. It does clear up about hole 8 or 9, just to give you a little, you know, try not to click off. Keep watching, and we are literally
How
dodging.
dangerous is that?
On the path, tomahawk.
On the path.
They couldn't hear us because of the hill shape. It's hard to hear each other on this hole, and that's really wide. But it does end up hyzering back.
I didn't aim in the right spot at all. It's like impossible.
Middle-ish.
John's protecting himself with his bag, which is pretty funny. But, you know, probably a little low overkill, but it works.
They look wide enough.
Yep, Tom is probably has the most experience on this hill. I learned he kind of grew up on the hill as a youngling. Plays a lot of disc golf.
Okay.
And it's tough to see John here. Try to just get it as quick as I can here without huffing and puffing too much.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Decent upshot. All right, third opportunity here for Tom. Absolutely banks it in. Hole 5 did play as the most difficult of the second round today. Great putt. 55% got the birdie. No, or sorry, 55% got the par. 0 birdies, averaging 3.73 today. This is for 3. I believe he has kind of slowed his putt down, letting the chains gather that disc a little bit better. I've kind of noticed it's slowed down a little bit. And John checking out the shade. See if he can help his vision a little bit here. Hole 6 is 696 feet straight through. Straight through this little valley we're looking at between the trees. There's no bees out here, just natural bees. Par 54, Ironman, old school. One of the older tournaments here. Some of the old guys in the comments talk about it for me. I wish I had that history. Here comes Tom. Might be getting a little turned over. We find everybody's disc. Wish I could tell you how far away this is. I don't even think these guys know. Just they're walking up and checking it out. Looks like they end up a little bit of right side. Basket height for John. Decent look at it. He landed near the basket. Oh, looks like Tom got CTP there. And actually gets a great twos. Probably a 45, 50 foot putt uphill. That was awesome. Great shot. He was the only birdie on the day. That was awesome. Hole 6 played third difficult. Conditions most likely playing part of that. Ooh.
Yeah, what a putt.
Wow, what a par save. Caleb Joyner keeping his 10 down alive.
Smart man would have laid that up.
Sometimes the aggressive play works out.
Good footage
Can't
of the
complain on that.
T-signs.
Hole 7, about 400 feet downhill. This does play to the basket placement's on the center of a hill, and the road kind of plays around it on a descent beyond the basket. Kind of playing like a hilltop, but you're playing down to a hilltop. It's kind of interesting. Wish I could show you, but we'll see it in a few minutes or a few moments. Yeah, right to the center. Ooh, Caleb almost impaling himself. Gets a decent skip. Unfortunately, it goes a little bit left of the basket. Up close on the way down. First is Tom. What a putt. Absolutely nasty to a death putt. That gray line right there literally is the end of a drop off, basically. And Caleb's kind of looking uphill, sideways. Basket height, of course, 45 out. Outside of circle 1. Takes a step. Oh, just a little right. Hitting the backside of the basket. Closest to the basket is John. Oh, unfortunate miss right. Air balls. Still stays on the hill, though. It could have rolled way worse. This could have easily have been a 5. Unfortunately, he'll settle for the 4 on that miss. Only bogey John's seen today. He did have one yesterday, so yeah, a pretty rare bogey for John there. Hole 7 did have 2 birdies on the day. Tom, we saw him at Ryan Geyer. He probably threw something forehand. Something similar, probably. I don't know. Maybe he'll say something in the comments. Hole 8. One of the last of the fog holes. Par 3, 504 feet. Straight shot. I believe it's just left of that pole that we're looking at. We get a car delay. Someone heading uphill.
This one's
And we're going to stand on the side for this one as we're getting a little bit more of a clearance. Caleb pushing left with his forehand, does not really flex back. He's in that tree line on the left, just beyond the basket, not too far into the woods. Our third player is John, playing a forehand right to the center of the fairway. Not too bad of a shot. And a quick look up from where we were on the side of the hill. We could not find Tom's drive. This is the drop zone. He was on the right side somewhere with his Fierce, I believe. That's right. That is exactly what happened there. So this is a third shot from the drop zone. And he gets a great skip. And we give him a graphic because we missed his putt. So he got the clean bogey there from the drop zone. And Caleb jumping out of the woods here like a bear. Getting an overhand shot that just rolls way more than he wanted. He's curled up into that bush next to the lift pole. Lift support. John lining it up. See if he can get that speed right. Oh, no. A little low, maybe. Hole 8 had 5th in difficulty. A tied for 5th anyway. That one birdie on the day, Adam Alexander. Congrats. I believe this was... wow. Caleb doesn't care how far away he's putting from today. He's just going full send. Nailing a lot of them. You gotta get some of them, right? All right, hole 9, par 3, 418 feet. Playing in front of that directional sign. Downhill. Anything beyond these trees that you're seeing is danger, so these are the natural barriers, if you will. Again, no OBs out here on Crystal Mountain. Just natural punishment. Backhand shot for Tom, getting a smooth release. Ooh, excellent. Maybe landing a little bit front left and skipping on that hillside. Yep. Clean up shot. Hopefully he'll get his 3 from there. It's a birdie opportunity here for John. He goes 8 down. That weather sure clearing up does brighten up the spirits as we're halfway through here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you're not already. If you're not a member, it's only $1. Early access really helps out the channel. Thanks for your support. Great birdie from Caleb. John Babb with the birdie. Kenny Clark and Jeremy Suave. And thanks again to our sponsor, Fast Grip.
Your disc golf towel sucks, but it's not your fault. For too long, companies have been rebranding ball golf towels that are too long for your bag, drag on the ground, and pick up debris while on the course. But not anymore. This is our brand new Tactical Towel System 2.0, the first ever retractable towel system designed for disc golfers by disc golfers. With our multi-layer design, you receive your waffle knit outer layer and your microfiber inner layer that will handle any debris or moisture that you will experience on the course. And with our 27-inch retractable steel braid cable, you will be bending over less, which means less back pain, more disc golf, and more fun.
Really appreciate the support there with Fast Grip. Use that code Fairway. Save some cash. Help out the channel. All right, hole 10 is 380 feet beyond the basket. There is a drop off
yikes.
down another
No way.
slope, if you will. Ski slope. Snowboard slope. Going a little short. Ooh, it looked like it had some action, but he's not too bad. He did not fall into danger. John going right, but not as right as Caleb. Caleb was in that tree. He takes a drop. Second shot. Pretty controlled. He'll have a decent shot for 3. You can see how aggressive that hill gets. Ooh, slightly left. Only a little correction there needed from Tom. Hopefully he'll get his par from there. What a shot. John, realizing he has some work to do, takes a stroke of there. Goes to 9. Small miss from Caleb for his par. Fortunate bogey there. 2-stroke difference between Caleb and John. Tom stays at 9 to tie John. Wild move. All right, here comes hole 11. The last hole there is just that one birdie from John. Great job there. Hole 11, par 3, 307 feet. Going across the hill after a small hike. Oh, the hike is after this hole. Excuse me. This is kind of a, throw across the hill, if you will. Slight downhill. With the angle of that hill being aggressive right to left still. So you got to be careful with that ground play, as you can really skip to that stair, excuse me. I was thinking of the step down of the ditch there. Caleb going forehand, just needed more power or height. Goes in front of that bush line. Looks like Tom's kind of giving it a safe bid here. Ooh, just front cage.
Wow.
And second shot here from John. Slightly downhill. Oh, a little bit further than I thought. Luckily, it lands right under the basket for the par. Tie for 11th on difficulty is hole 11. That's kind of silly. The twos on the day were Kenny Clark, Zach Baskett, Kevin Mann, averaging 2.82 with 3 birdies. Hole 12 uphill, 329 feet. Ooh, leaking a little bit right as John, but he's up there same elevation as the basket. Just on the right side of the fairway. Stay out of that tree line. Yep, he does get a good push. Our left side, you can kind of hear the stream. Don't go left. That's the bad place for your disc golfing needs. All right, ending up a little bit left on the hillside is Caleb. Just getting out of that tree. Good shot, Tom. Yeah, this is kind of getting near the tail end of the course, getting less downhill for this section. Going uphill for a few holes. Great 2. Caleb Joyner. Doesn't care about the hill. Knows how to put the thing in the thing. Caleb goes to 11 down. Well, back to 11 down. And hole 12 today was 16th in difficulty. That uphill is pretty difficult sometimes. Moving on, hole 13, par 3, 229 feet. Seems way shorter than. Yeah, that number is wrong. This is probably 329. Great shot. Yeah, that must just been a small typo there. Apologies. Second shot here is John. And a nice straight shot. Nice and high. Absolutely parks it. That's good height for Tom. Unfortunately leaking a little left, but early. Hopefully he'll have a look here. Ooh, decent run. To our left is a pretty good little break area. There's a really decent little stream there. Great to John. Hole 13 had a lot of birdie opportunities. Second easiest, 17th in difficulty. 6 birdies on the day. We'll take a quick little walk up the hill with a scenic view.
All right, screen time.
Gratuitous slow-mo. Great place to dip your hat if you're overheating. Cool down. I wouldn't drink that water. Just me though. Alright, after a quick little hike up the hill to the last big descent, hole 14 is to our left, 571 feet. Coming up quick, as that hill is very steep. And to our left there, you can kind of see it. This beautiful meadow shot downhill. Really messing with your vision on the distance, but what a view. John Babb, forehand. Ooh, gets stopped on a rock. Taking some of his distance away. Landing early. Tom getting his hyzer on a little bit short. Up first is John. Getting a floaty putter shot right under the basket.
That'd be a strange practice.
Tom is actually further away. I think John had some fast feet today.
Wait for it. Skip in.
Yeah, these some touchy shots here. The left side is your danger. Going too high on your tee shot is the biggest mistake you can do. Excellent birdie. Caleb's still on fire. He's 13 down. Great par from Tom. Dialing the disc right to the center of the basket, right where it needs to be, so it doesn't kick out. No wind today. Just that first half visibility issues. Turning out to be a great round. Hole 15, 749 feet. One of the biggest shots we got here. Play the hyzer right side. Hopefully that wind does not push you right, but basket is kind of right side of the center. Center is where those turbines are. I'm not sure what those do. Maybe the fake snow pushers or something. Either way, hyzer shot from John. Leaks left side, high side. Those people that you're seeing there are probably twice the distance down there. Not a problem. And Tom getting his wow so low off the release.
Oh,
He's playing the road beautifully.
Corella, you're a monster.
Wow, he goes long of basket. So that's about almost 900-foot shot. What What a throw.
Oh, so that's how you throw downhill. I get it now. More down.
Yeah. Down, down. Get that nose to really shape the same angle of the hill as close as you can. Trust the stability of your disc. Good finesse shot from Caleb. And basket high is John. But far left, part of the fairway, playing the hillside right to left.
I'm very
take
appreciative you
his-
being here, Banks.
Oh, you're very welcome, Caleb. Thanks for watching and being such a good disc golfer to film. It's fun to show you off here. All right, here comes Tom, getting a forehand shot. Oh, he's trying to go for it. Oh, what a run. Oh, that would have been a cool highlight. We got the TD in the background, trying to check pace of play. Things are going pretty well. I think we were the first card to go out. Give you an idea of the hill there on that slow-mo. Hole 15 had no birdies. Second difficult of the day. 64% par rate, averaging 3.55. 3 more to go. John's got 3 strokes to get. Up first, Caleb. Basket's 567 feet away. Similar type shot, not as aggressive on the hill. Basket is left of center of those turbines. But near that second one. And he gets a funky little second wind. Gets a second hyzer shot.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of interesting. Whee! Up next, John Babb. Looking to better that. Seems a little low. It's not kicking left yet. Oh, it hits the road. Gets the widest possible hyzer you could get. Second kick off the road. He is, wow, he is long of the basket. That probably went 1,000 feet. That's crazy. Tom looking for the simple hyzer. Going a little higher than John did. Excellent results. He's playing the center. He's maybe, 100 feet away of the basket. All right, John is not 100 feet away. Maybe 200, maybe 150. I don't know. Decent recovery from where you landed. It took us a while to find that. We thought he was way longer. Ooh. Tom running it all day. He unfortunately pays the price of going downhill for his comeback putt. The biggest no-no in mountain disc golf. Caleb knowing the scores with 3 to go, he knows he just needs a par there.
Oh, sit, please.
Based on seeing Tom's mistakes, you don't want that to happen to you right away.
Yes, sir.
Clean bogey save from Tom. You'll go to 8 down. Clean par save from John. That was a little sketchy on the chain catch there, but yeah, hole 16 was playing plus 3.6 above, averaging 3.36. Tied 5th in difficulty. That downhill shot is tough to dial in. Kenny Clark was the only 2 there. Hole 17, 2 to go. Caleb up by 3. We got some work to do. 457 feet. More of a flatter shot. Pretty decent shot from Caleb. John getting his hyzer. Let's see if the distance is there. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was a flash. Flash at the basket. What a run. Putting the pressure on. See if Tom can also pressure up. He's got a decent hyzer. It goes left. He's got a long run. you will. All right, second shot from Caleb. He's feeling the wind a little bit. Almost hits it, but he's right next to the basket for his 3. He'll stay at 13 for that. Tom looking to go to 9. He's just getting punished off that basket. And if you can hear that on our left, there's a construction equipment making a lot of noise down the hill. What a shot. John Babb, 11 down through 17. Good cleanup there from Tom. Unfortunate bogey, as that basket and those hills can take advantage of the rolling of the disc. What a fun round. I'm glad you guys were watching and seeing what this is like with a good zoom. There's even that guy. You can get a ride. That's kind of where the ropes course is. You got to check that out if you're interested. It was a pleasure filming these guys.
Thank you, Banks.
Boom, boom, boom. Great card.
I'm glad you guys stuck out to watch. It was a whole lot of fun here. A lot of effort got put into this. Hole 18's distance on the screen is not accurate. That might be 400 feet. Pretty decent hyzer from John. All right, Caleb is 2 up with his closest opponent already throwing. He just needs a par here.
Hey, go left, please. Okay, thank you.
Got a lot of distance. Nothing in his way. So hopefully he'll skate out of there with the W. We got Tom going for it. Oh, too much turning.
Left and left.
Quite far right. Unfortunate there. Yeah, no OBs. Right in the background is the parking lot area. We have almost made our full descent. Summit course is about 10,000 feet long. So it's been a day. Caleb with a half bid. Good run there. All right, John's gonna make this, and he needs Caleb to miss his 3rd shot to make a move here. Wow. Full send. Absolutely dials in the birdie. Great work. You did everything you could there. Only a few misses today. Good mountain showing there, Mr. John Babb, with your 10-17 round. He had a 5 down on the day. Hot round, if you will. The summit course ain't no joke. Caleb Joyner is your winner. He had that 1 stroke. That's all he needed. He is your Mountain High 2025 champion. Congrats to you. Good finish there, Tom. He tied 5th place at 7 down. John Babb got the solo 2nd. Great showing today. Thanks for watching, everyone. That is Crystal Mountain. Maybe next year we'll have a lot better weather for some of those holes. Take a look at all those scores. We had a great time out there. It's a great hang. It's a great sponsor here, Snorting Elk. They really take care of the disc golfers out there. Thanks to D. You're the best. We'll see you at the Great Northwest Point Series finale, also known as the Top Dog Championship. Like and subscribe. Support Fast Grip. See you next time.